You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
It is 6:50 on your Friday morning. We begin your 11 minutes of nonstop news with overnight developments under the Gold Dome.
The legislative session came to an end. 11 Alive's Ariana Maniz is live with a recap of what you missed while you were sleeping.
Good morning. I'm live in front of the state capitol where we saw lawmakers work past midnight to work through as many bills as they could to put past both chambers. While we saw a number of bills, they did get a vote and pass. We saw other controversial measures. They felt one bill that did not pass would impact transgender students. Now, House Bill 1104 would have banned transgender girls from playing high school sports with other girls, banned sex education in 5th grade and below, and required a system for notifying parents of every item a child obtained in a school library. Now, the state budget did pass, which was a victory for teachers and state employees. Part of the budget promises raises starting July 1st. Now, public school teachers, they'll get a $2,500 raise. State and university employees would also see a pay raise. They'll get a 4% pay increase up to a salary of $78,000. Now, we saw and tracked a number of bills throughout this legislative session. For an in-depth breakdown of the bills that did pass and the ones that failed, just head over to our website, 11alive.com. Reporting live from the Capitol, I'm Ariana Maniz for 11 Alive.
Ariana, thank you. Chesley, we are heading into the weekend with your pick of the week.
Yes, it is my pick of the week. Now, yesterday we experienced some very high pollen numbers, Cheryl. It was up there. Yep, got into the almost 5,000 count. Yeah, this is the highest we've seen since like 2021. You're looking at low grass. No weeds, but high as far as the mold goes. Yeah, these are extremely high numbers here. Extremely high category, likely to stay the same for today, but at least we'll have that sunshine around. Starting off on the cool side, temperatures down into the 30s in a lot of spots, especially over toward the west. You can see 34 degrees right now in Carrollton. The cool spot would be Blairsville. You're below the freezing mark at 31. We do have some spots out there that are below the freezing mark this morning. So yeah, you're gonna need at least a coat or a jacket. Starting off at 46 right now in Atlanta, been holding right there. I do think the temperature will fall off a little bit. You'll at least get down to the low 40s before the temperatures begin to rise back up. So if you start off with a light jacket or a coat, by this afternoon, you're going to take that off as temperatures will be quite comfortable. 72 degrees for your afternoon high temperature. Our winds will remain light as well, with plenty of sunshine around the forecast area. Beautiful day, folks. Beautiful weekend on tap for you as well. High pressure dominating our skies right now. A little breeze out of the north will begin to shift as these area of high pressures begin to shift over toward the east of us. We'll get back into a southerly flow, which will help to boost our temperatures, but we'll also bring in some of that low-level moisture. But the timing looks to be right for us. It'll be through the overnights going into the morning that we'll see the clouds, but they'll get out of the way. Much of the days will be spent in the sunshine. Right on through the weekend, even Monday, mostly cloudy skies. At least we're dry. It won't be until Tuesday. I have a next system that's going to come through and bring us the rain. We'll see a chance for it on Tuesday. I think it lingers into Wednesday. Here's how it plays out for the weekend. Starting off this morning, clear. Stay clear through the afternoon, looking great. Overnight is when these clouds will start to move in, but no rain coming out of the clouds at all. In fact, they'll be out of the way by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll have the sunshine for the rest of the day. On Saturday, looking great. Sunday morning, when you wake up, we'll have a few high, thin clouds. We'll call it mostly sunny skies right on through noon, and then after that, partly sunny skies will be the call. Overnight, more of those clouds will move back in, but again, no rain coming out of those clouds at all. You're looking at 79 degrees for Easter Sunday, looking great. 81 to start off the work week next week. A lot of us on spring break may experience the rain late Tuesday going into Wednesday, and our temperatures cool off as well behind the front. 63 degrees by Wednesday, Thursday, 67. Crash?
All right, Chesley, so much for the quiet Good Friday road. It is miserable out here, folks. Kind of got to see there underneath my name where that wreck is sitting, and it's on that East Expressway heading inbound. I-20 westbound right at the perimeter. 2 right lanes are blocked, and that has got you solid all the way back towards Evans Mill. And don't forget, we still have a wreck heading into Lithonia along I-20 eastbound near Panola Road. That one still only has a left lane open. We're seeing major delays on both sides of I-20. Inbound traffic much worse, almost a 50-minute ride from Conyers to the perimeter. Get to Covington Highway. You can see a lot of orange there. A lot of folks are already doing that. Big troubles up in Gwinnett County. This wreck blocking up 3 right lanes. 85 south past Highway 317, Lawrenceville, Suwanee. That's pushing you all the way back beyond 985. Get to Satellite Boulevard ASAP as your alternate. As we take a live look, I-85 in Gwinnett is a wreck. Cheryl.
6:54 now. Crash right now. A man is in critical condition after being shot overnight in DeKalb County. This happened at the Oyo Motel on Glenwood Road. The man was taken to Grady in critical condition.
This morning, the GBI and Clay County Police investigating after an officer shot and killed a man suspected of sexual assault. Police say it started Thursday morning when they found that car of a man wanted in a sexual assault. They followed the car to the Valero on Riverdale Road. The police chief says that man started shooting at officers before they even got out the car. Police say an officer returned fire, killing the man. That officer is on administrative leave and no one else was hurt. An investigation surrounding contraband in the state's correctional facilities leads to 150 arrests and a total of 1,000 charges. 8 now former Georgia Department of Corrections employees are also charged in this case. Governor Brian Kemp says warrants were served at 2 locations in Metro Atlanta Thursday. It's being dubbed Operation Skyhawk. Authorities say drones were used to get that contraband in. The items have a street value of $7 million and include weapons, cell phones, drugs, and tobacco.
6:55 now. This morning, we will hear from officials about an improvement project that will close the airport MARTA station for 6 weeks. We've been helping you plan for this temporary closure. At 10 this morning, leaders from MARTA and Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport will talk about the construction plan and options for riders. They say a shuttle service to help fill the void that closed the station will be available. And this morning, we're learning more about plans to build the new MARTA rail stations around Atlanta. Once completed, the Murphy Crossing MARTA rail station will sit in between the West End and Oakland City stations. This would also mark the first MARTA station directly connected to the Beltline. MARTA says it could cost about $500 million to build 5 new stations.
This morning, Grady EMS now has a new life-saving tool allowing trauma patients to get blood transfusions while on their way to the ER.
People go into shock because of blood loss, and that's one of the leading causes of death, especially in trauma patients.
Grady is the only level 1 trauma center in Atlanta, and now their quick response vehicles are equipped with donor blood. It launched less than 2 weeks ago, and in that time, they've done close to 20 transfusions. The team has spent the past year getting ready and training. Chesley?
All right, thanks a lot, Aisha. By noon today, you're going to see those temperatures start to rebound a little bit. We're starting off on the cool side, 30s and 40s out there right now. 62 by noon. Nothing but sunshine all day long. By 3 o'clock this afternoon, very comfortable. 72 degrees will be your afternoon high temperature. By 6 o'clock, we'll be down to around 70 degrees. We'll have fair skies for the rest of the evening. More clouds coming in through the overnight, but the weekend looks lovely. You're looking at 76 on Saturday. Easter Sunday, near 80 for the high temperature. We'll call it partly sunny skies by the afternoon. 80 on Monday with mostly cloudy skies, and we'll see the rain come back to us by Tuesday going into Wednesday of next week. Enjoy your weekend, folks.
All right, a miserable end to the rush hour here, folks. We've got multiple red alerts. 85 southbound past Highway 317, Lawrenceville, Suwanee, get to Satellite Boulevard there. 20 westbound at 285 in DeKalb, get to Covington Highway there. Also 20 eastbound past Panola Road. I'll get you an update at 726. It's a mess.
The Atlanta Braves start a brand new season today, hours away from their home turf. The team will take on the Philadelphia Phillies at 3:05 this afternoon at Citizens Bank Park. Live look for you there. The 11 Alive Sports team will have a recap of this afternoon's game later today. Remember, the home opener is next Friday. Looking forward to that.
All right, in honor of Sine Die, which was at midnight last night, have a great day. Have a good Friday. Have a wonderful Easter weekend.
The session is closed.
Yeah.
This week's session is closed.
We'll see you Monday, though.
Who's cleaning that up?
I'm on it. Get the broom.
Kevin!